Hello, Toddbog here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Conquest of Elysium 4, our Senator playthrough. So Senator Toddbog has taken over his local area, has got control of a good number of resources already. We met an opponent over coming from this direction, but it may have been coming across from the land here. But essentially it was an illusionist, and they were eliminated after we eliminated their army. But not before they eliminated one of ours, so they were a little more powerful than I was expecting. But now we don't have to worry about them anymore. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move this group, Constantine and Brutus, to this ancient forest. And the reason for that is with Brutus, we'll be able to transform this ancient forest to work for us instead. So you'll get to see what that looks like. Here at this point, we're pot committed, so we might as well finish out our scouting of the area. What I was looking for is the illusionist's citadel. Oops. And unfortunately did not find it, but that's fine. Then over here, we didn't have any special recruiting. We might as well go ahead and get ourselves some Hastade. Oh, no, you know what? We're going to hold off because we may get some additional recruits here. Special recruits definitely come in bunches. All right, so we got these plants here, Venus traps. Pretty simple, just 10 hit points, and they're pierce and blunt resistant, so they're going to take a little less damage, and they just hit hard, but that's about it. So we're going to cut them right down, so nice and easy. Since we have swords, that's the one thing they're not good at. So now Brutus can use his special power to incite revelry. And what you'll see is that gives a little star in the corner. And so basically this is going to just start spawning units. I don't believe we get to control those units directly. So that is something to keep in mind. But with it, those units will just go out. We'll get scouting. We'll take over things. And just have just some cool things coming up because of that. So we're going to go ahead and head this way, though. Remus can only go up there. And let's do our recruit. At this point, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some Hastade again. Oh yeah, we need to do another set of ballista as well, so we'll worry about that next. Right now we have a Renata. Okay, I believe that one is another caster type. Mysticism level 1. So let's see. Just taking a look, because the icon looks very much like the Melissa, which are a Roman type mythology. So yeah, something to do with honey. I wish I could tell you now, but my brain has stopped for some reason. So we'll just leave it at that. We'll go ahead and take that. Oh, there it is. All right, so there's our Crystal Palace, which we wanted to take, and their starting spot. So the Crystal Palace is just like any other thing, but as you can see here, produces 4 gold. So the illusionist had a pretty good starting stronghold for sure. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, let's see. No, we're going to wait. We can put some troops there later, but that gives us a backup in case somehow this gets taken. We won't immediately lose the game now, which is cool. Let's see. Do we want the Renata right now? We're going to get the Ballistae, so yeah, we can afford the Renata as well with the gold that we're making. Okay. And she's got Purify, which is great, 1 to 10 damage, but only against undead. And Cleansing Water, which does 1 to 2 damage, double against undead. But that's only a burst of 1, so not the best of spells. Although we have a graveyard, so maybe that's her job. That's what she's supposed to do. So we'll go ahead and sentry her. And I believe that is all she wrote for this. Alright, so now we got archers, gladiators, radiaris, and a Leo. Okay, what do you have here army-wise? You're getting pretty good. You have a couple of ballista. That's why we're slowed down right now. What I'm going to probably do... Let's see. Yep, we're used up there. We're going to get Herminius. Yeah, we're going to get Herminius woken up here, and he's going to transfer these troops here. And we'll do one more recruit of Ballistae, or Ballistas. And Herminius will come here. And what we're going to do is we're going to attack this city, so just being thorough. We'll come up here and take that town, and then we pretty much won't have to touch this area for the rest of the game, I'm thinking, because we've cleared out all the random spawns that would come up. So, alright, so they're done. And I believe that's it for our turn. So, do I want to do any of the special recruits? Archers, I should have gotten there already, but alright, we'll go ahead and grab those anyways. And let's see. Yep, that's all we're going to do for now. Alright, there's our first Maenad. And we got the gladiators and things. So as you can see, we've already got 5 Maenads. They're stupid, and so stupid means that they control themselves. We don't get to control them, but we're going to go out and deal with whatever's out there. So, alright, Arminius will come here, and what we'll do is we'll stack up. That's a pretty solid line to go against this here for sure. So right now, I think I want to probably pick up some of the gladiators for sure. Probably both of these. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, and then Remus. Basically going north here, and then we'll come across, and we'll have all 3 armies in the same spot. I wish I could have a way to cross the sea there, but I don't at this point, so. Okay. There we go. They took revenge on their one friend who died. So they're going to just keep going out there and hunting things down. So let's see. Unfortunately, with the snow, we're going to have to take another turn here. But between the ballistas, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ballistas here, we should be able to do some damage to those walls. And then with the, we'll just have to break through. We'll probably take some casualties for sure. All right, almost there. And we got the Leo here. Again, solar magic level 1's pretty good. But I want to keep my gold for other recruits right now. Centurion, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and attack this city here. And you're going to attack that city, or that coastal hamlet. And we'll go ahead and turn. See, those ballista did a really good job there, and they can still shoot. Now it's every 4 turns, so yeah, nice and easy. Alright, beautiful. Alright, then we're going to kill ourselves some ghouls, because those things are not nearly as tough as the snakes are. And we got to hire for 5 archers, so let's go ahead and recruit those. Alright, so now we own this city, which is great because that's a great source of resources there. So we're going to go and take this port, and then we'll officially be able to leave behind the... this is going to take all our movement anyways. We'll be able to leave behind the siege weapons for now until we need them for the next area that we clear out. So far we're doing great. We've got a lot of resources. At this point, you know, we're just going to continue to pump out armies. Nice and simple. No additional considerations need to be made in terms of what resources are we going to eliminate in order to do things. So it's kind of nice in that regard. We are going to go ahead and grab those gladiators and Retiaris, and you guys will be able to crash that. We'll kill ourselves some snakes before they can take our port here. Let's see, and we'll go ahead and end our turn here. Oh, this is going to be rougher, but we did clear the gate already, so. And as you can see, spell casting is powerful. Really wasn't much to see there. Let's see us murder a snake. Okay. So now we own everything that we want to. What we're going to do is we're going to march these back to our outpost, and we're going to leave them there in case we need to pull them, because we'll have a number of leaders that are hanging out at the outpost. So we'll go ahead and do that. At this point, Remus, come down this way. And Remus's army isn't a very large one, but we can kind of march and kind of explore through here. As you can see, my Maenads are starting to move out. Just another one there. We got a couple satyrs. So again, not crazily powerful troops. I mean, they do 1 to 3 damage, but they do attack twice, which is nice. And they do 1 to 4 damage. So you know, these guys or these ladies are equivalent to spearmen without the shields. They do hit harder once they get hurt, but so they'll do 1 to 5 damage. But overall, nothing crazy. But as you can see, I'm not doing anything now at this point. This army here will probably go over here because I have a feeling there's another Ancient Woods, and we'll go ahead and incite revelry there too. So let's see. We did all our recruits that we want to do right now, so we'll go ahead and end turn. Okay, we got a Leo. So let's go ahead and grab the Leo, and we'll get some Hastade. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that transfer. So let's get rid of these. We're going to pick up the archers, and let's go ahead and grab those. And we'll grab these guys as well. So, okay. I think that is everybody that we want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to leave 5 archers behind. Actually, no. We're going to leave 5 of our Hastade behind. We'll leave the injured ones if possible. So let's see. Unfortunately, I have the sun in my eyes right now, so it's a little harder to see, but we'll go ahead and do that. So any with afflictions will stay behind. Alright, at this point, we've got some powerful mages here, so let's go ahead and grab Flavius for his fire spells. No, you know what? Flavius will be good to lead another force later. You're not very powerful, you're not very powerful. So no, I think we're good with what we have right now, so. So we'll just head this way. Okay. Remus, as mentioned, is going to come down here. Okay. So this is a magic library. This alchemy level 1 is interesting. Alchemists give you gold, which is really cool. So they usually pay for themselves. And then the Robe of Shadows is really cool for the ethereal effect. So that could be awesome too. Otherwise, not a particularly tough thing to take, and I think we could take it with what we have, simply because they only have 3 crossbows. So that might be something that we crash into. Flavius, you're going to just go ahead and sentry up for now, and then we should probably get some Hastade. Oh, we already did the recruitment, that's right. Okay, we'll go ahead and end our turn. Okay, we have a Centurion. Alright, so at this point, we're going to go this way. We're going to dig into these woods, and I know at some point we're going to find what we're looking for here, so. Alright, debates. Let's go ahead and do a scout, and yeah, let's go ahead and crash into that. I forgot we do have spell casting as well, which is great. Yeah, see, he's got fire and cold resistance, like I said. Not too worried about the spell casting for this guy, so at this point, the only thing that he's going to do is the fire resistance. Now, I'm going to lose troops here because these pikemen do hit hard, but. And as you can see right now, we're kind of just stuck here. And if he keeps shooting my leader, I'm in trouble here. There we go. So, it's a little weird on the AI, but overall, we did end up with the victory. Just took a few more casualties than I expected because we weren't using our numbers. All right. Oh, okay. This is the Shadow Woods. And we've got another faction here, Magne, somewhere here. But luckily this is a pretty powerful force. So we're going to go ahead and take that. I'm curious. Are you able to incite revelry on a Shadow Woods? You're not. So, okay. So this has been eaten up. Let's see. If they can take forests and swamps... trying to think, is that a witch possibly? But I'm not 100% sure because I don't know if they could eat up troops like that. So, all right. Well, I mean, we still got a solid level of troops, so we'll go ahead and crash into there. Don't have... oh yeah, we have the gladiators and revelers, so let's go ahead and do that. So, where is that spellcaster? Is it you? So you get Gust of Wind, does 1 to 3 damage, and will stun as well. So... wow. Has this got some crazy benefit? No? Okay. That was silly. I don't know why we were either missing or just not doing enough damage. But either way, we got it figured out. So, okay, so we're in this woods, which is the Shadow Woods. So unfortunately, we can't make it a revelry. But all right, we got what, 11? Those are all archers. We do have the spell casting, but yeah, we may want to take it. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start recruiting, though. We're gonna need. Let's get our gladiator, revelers, and we'll get some Hastade. We may just want to take out these long dead. And why not? Juno, you're well equipped to take these guys out. And you can do it with our Hastade. All right. There you go. Using the healing waters of whatever god she worships. Let's see. Marriage. End up marrying. Okay. Either way, yeah, they're... she's specifically made to fight undead, at least with the spells that she got, so congratulations, she did it. Alright, we'll go ahead and unselect them and then sentry her up. Alright, over here, let's stay away from the snow that's creeping down. And let's stay in this area. I don't want to overextend ourselves and find ourselves trapped by the forces of... is it technically yellow? It is technically yellow. The other one was orange that we eliminated, or that was eliminated. So, okay. So, did we lose our leader? We lost our leader here. I did not see that. Okay. Flavius. Why don't we go ahead and transfer up those guys? You know what? We're just going to transfer up everybody except for our afflicted. They can sit and defend. Oh, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I should just get everybody, because these ballista are going to support us against anything that might attack at this point. So we're going to go ahead and send him out, and he's going to have to come and pick those troops up. But as you can see, they're starting to just spread out. We got a Hamadryad, which is really cool. It's immobile, obviously, being a tree, but it'll protect the ancient forest from being taken by anything. And as you can see, it has spells. So it shoots thorns, which poison. It has poison vines, which, of course, poison. Vine arrow, which, you guessed it. Oh, no, this one only entangles. And then sleep. So, so yeah, it's got some pretty good spells. So we'll just continue to see that grow. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and recruit ourselves some more Hastade. Let's see. At this point, let's do the same here. That improves the vision anyways. And we'll do the same here. So we burnt a lot of gold, but now all our cities are protected. So. Okay. So we'll continue this march down here. Flavius. I guess I kind of painted myself in a corner there, but we're going to get to this troops as fast as we can, so. More Hastade. Okay, that's all our action moves. This is all he can do, but we're almost there. Alright. Okay. Looks like we're doing pretty well overall, so no complaints there. Alright, so there we go. We got purple. And we have the ability to recruit a moon mage. Oh, okay, so it's just an unexpected hero, so we can crush that easily. Let's go ahead and recruit ourselves our moon mage. Just because, why not? The moon mage is cool and comes with a gem of true seeing, so that's awesome. Scouting is something I don't think we have a lot of, if at all. But yeah, so they cast sleep, anti-magic, which can be useful in some cases, and terror, so so very cool. Let's see. Who do we want to take out this unexpected hero? Oh, we should get somebody, I guess, because we don't want them scouting too much. Let's get some more Hastade. And why not? We'll get Pompeius. Pompeius. And why not? We'll have Lekiro join. And we'll kill that. Here, we're only going to get one move either way, so we might as well kill deer. Alright, so we got an ancient temple with a Hydra. Hydra has armor 2, so that's rough. 59 hit points and poisons and regenerates. Plus has a poison aura, so anything near it will get poisoned. This is a pretty rough thing to fight against, especially with the 2 armor. However, I think we would be able to take it. We'll just take some casualties. And then we'll have an ancient temple, but I don't know exactly what that'll do for us. So, alright. Well, you're going to go ever so slowly to our location. And then, alright, so I'll be right back. Do a pause here for just a moment. Alright, I'm back here. Sorry about that. Just had to take a quick detour to get this sunlight out of my eyes. So, now that that is completed, we can get back to our game here. Alright, so at this point, I've done my recruitment here, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn. I'm going to murder some deer. Didn't even have to get in the melee range. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, this one, yeah, basically comes down to that etherealness, and etherealness usually wins in that case. So, but we'll find out if our follow-up, yeah, murdered him. Alright, well, we get our first augur that we can actually use. 59 hit points. I don't know if we use the ancient temples, so don't know if that's worth clearing out for somebody else to just take from us, so we're going to skip it. We may go back to it, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and sentry up here for now. We've got a recruit to do, though, so let's do that real quick. Let's get our first augur and see what the Avernus the augur does. So you hit the scry button, so you can hit scry, costs you 3 gold. And then you can scry a location, so let's choose there. And basically you get a 3x3 block that you can see. So Raven spies here, so we know we have a Necromancer probably with blue. So that's good to see. So yeah, we can now use the augur like that. It uses all their action points, but at 3 golds a pop, it's pretty good. Otherwise, they don't really do anything. They do have the acute senses, so they act as a scout. But obviously, you want to try and avoid sending them out if you can at all possible. So, alright. Oh yeah, Flavius can actually move up into this mountain. He won't be able to move next round, but we now have picked up all our troops, and we've got ourselves a solid army again. Hopefully he won't meet the same demise as our previous gentleman. Alright, here in the transfer, we've got a good amount. Let's just get the assortment, though, of gladiators for the time being. Okay. Centurion, excellent. All right. So we know that purple, yeah, I guess it's technically purple, is our wonderful friend, the pale ones. So we're definitely going to take that iron mine from them next round. We're going to pay a price for it, though, with the silly mine blast, but I think we'll do pretty well overall. So our auger, we'll go ahead and scry. Okay. At this point, let's scry here, shall we? What I'm going to do is I'm going to scry west while our troops will eventually head south, so that we'll have that information about both locations here. Okay. And then just to see, we got a Centurion. Don't really need the Centurion, not with all the mages that we have, but it's good to know. Let's see. So just to make sure again, precepts are just a stronger version of Hastade. With the iron that we have at this point, we might as well buy ourselves some precepts. Make sure they're not slow in any way. Yeah, it really is just the extra damage that you pay an extra 5 iron for and 5 gold for. With the forces we're running against, might as well. We'll do that for now. I'll probably change my mind back again afterwards, but we'll see. Alright, we'll go ahead and end our turn. So we got a hero available for 88 gold. Alright, so at this point it's a full mountain anyways, so we're just going to attack. That should be a nice easy fight for us, and luckily we did reveal a hamlet we can take as well. Down here Flavius has his full action points, so we'll go ahead and head this way. And there's another graveyard, this time with just a long dead on it that we can see. We also have this here, which is a recruit point for us, so we may actually take that with our next action round and continue our scrying. Let's see, we'll go ahead and select this. Alright, there we go. We got a town here with fire element, or lesser fires, which just strike hard in melee, 1 to 7 damage. They do not heal though, but they are ethereal, so they're going to do damage. It's going to be hard to hit them back. When you do though, they don't have any armor, they just have low hit points as well. But yeah, and then this thing is just dangerous. It's got this corrosive bite, which has 1 to 5 armor negating acid damage. Just 37 hit points, so it's a big old beastie. It's blunt resistant, and it can tunnel. So yeah, nothing crazy here, but those fire elementals will be a pain if we wanted to dig them out. But you know, as you can see, scrying's already paying dividends here, saving ourselves a lot of scouting time for sure. So. Alright, do another recruit action. So our hero here, huh? He's the good kind of hero. 1 armor, small shield, and broadsword. But 88 gold's way too much for that, so we'll go ahead and do 5 extra gold, right? Might as well get fire resistance. That might be useful for this fight down here, so we'll see. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn. Alright, burn to death. That's what I like to see with those. Okay. Centurion and a Leo. Okay, so we got this. We got a couple Solus just hanging around. Yeah, we're going to crush them because I want to be on this side of the mountain anyways. Flavius. As I said, we're going to take that out. Let's go ahead and scry. At this point, we are going to do a little overlap here because I did see the enemy army and I wanted to see it. 21 units. They've got their siege guy. The ancient does 1 to 16 damage, so he's a big guy. So these guys do decent damage here. The soldiers 1 to 5. but it's these guys. No, actually, they don't have any of the any of the better versions of their troops here, so that's actually pretty good. But this right here is 24. This is the actual leader, Caveheart himself. 1 to 28 damage. So you start with him as a part of this faction, and you can usually crush a lot of what's out there already. But as you can see, you do take afflictions that you don't cure. So he's got battle fright now. But yeah, these guys are the good ones with the halberds. They do 1 to 9 damage. So they do pretty good damage. And then they have bad sight, so they miss 1/5 of all their attacks. So the reason being is that they're from the dark areas, so from the caves themselves specifically. Okay, so I did my recruit. Get some more of those. Don't really need... the Leo's good. We're going to grab the Leo, because the Leo himself is fire resistant, so we'll have an answer to all those fire elemental flame guys that we have. So Ancus, we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and sentry him up for now. End our turn. Nice and easy. Watchtower. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. He's ethereal, so he can get up from the mountain. Or up on the wall and fight. That's interesting. Okay, so he's dancing away. Oh, and we got an army over by us. So it looks like our pale one friend is going to be a problem. Yeah, those bears murdered our mated friends. We got archers in Renata. Let's just see. 41 units. So yeah, that's dangerous. But we're in a tower now. Reason this is dangerous is, again, not only do they have the halberds here for these guys here, so they do 1 to 9 damage. They also have 2 armor and 13 hit points, so they're beefy. They're not going to attack us where we're at right now, but yeah, even their weak guys are 12 hit points, so they can take a few hits before they go down. Nothing crazy, definitely nothing we can't overcome, but we'll need more numbers than them in order to succeed. So yeah, we're probably gonna stick it out here, but we're gonna go ahead and call it here, as a matter of fact. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. This has definitely been a bit more straightforward. We're already built up 2 solid armies, and we'll probably have a third. Yeah, we have a third that's well on its way as well. So we're definitely doing great. We're going to continue this, and obviously we're going to continue to completion. And yeah, it should be neat to see what we end up with here. Hopefully we'll find another ancient grove that isn't burnt down, so we'll see what happens with that. Alright, I will bid you guys farewell.